Yeah, so we just left Dover Hotel and we're going to the Harrison's Cave. We have some hotels on the other side. It's a cluster of hotels, as I said. Cluster of hotels in that area. A lot of traffic, a lot of movement, a lot of accommodations. Right on the seaside, right on the beach.
You got like St. Lawrence Gap down to there, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, everything.
Restaurants and bars in that area down there.
That was many moons ago.
So we kind of full up this morning. We have Kaya at the front. We have Christian, Desmond, Simone, Sherry, and Charlie's at the back. Who else I forgot?
That's everybody.
Okay. Yeah, so we're in Barbados trying to have some fun while we're doing some studies. It's a weekend. For the week was very stressful, tough work, and we're just trying to relax, unwind a little bit to get ready again for Monday, another stressful week. So we are trying to have a little bit of adventure today, you know. Going to the Harrison's Cave. The last time I've been in Harrison's Cave was 1998. I want to see the improvement. I heard that they made some major improvements at the cave. Guys selling coconut water on the roadside. One thing I find in Barbados, you forget a lot of highways compared to Dominica with all our winding roads and our hills and our valleys. Barbados is a much flatter place and you have a lot of more highways, you know, nicer place to drive. If you're someone who like to speed, you'll have enough of flat land here to speed in Barbados. In Barbados, you have a lot of agricultural projects taking place. In Barbados, as you drive around the area, you see people planting coconuts, planting. I saw a planting plot.
Driver, we have plans on doing any stop there to rather beverages or anything like that.
We have a lot of roundabouts.
Straight there because if you miss that tour, then you may push you further back down.
Okay.
Today average schedule pretty tight too.
Right.
Yeah, so that's our drive here. Can you identify yourself, brother?
Yeah, morning. My name is William.
William. So we have William here at the front taking us. His bus is in pretty good condition, totally air conditioned, and it's practically new. And he's taking us to the cave in comfort, in style, in luxury. As I sit at the front, I feel blessed. In Barbados, we have a lot of manufacturing taking place. A lot of areas, big businesses where you can get all your different groceries, your different hardware stuff. And Barbados is alive and kicking. Next time, anytime you're in Barbados, you go to Winston's, a place where there's live on the weekend. You can get your big slab of fish and your fish prepared in different styles. Grilled fish, fried fish, big fish, all kinds of fish at Winston. So next time you're in Barbados, get down to the Christchurch area, Miami Beach area. And if you like the beach, you can get to the Miami Beach. It's a very beautiful beach in Christchurch. And as I said, we have a lot of roundabouts in Barbados. So we are in traffic right now.
You moved, right?
No.
Traffic.
Yeah. We moved
Driving.
to
Another thing I observe in Barbados, we have a lot of
drive down the road.
new vehicles, updated small cars, the 1.5 cc's and the 1.3 cc's and the 1.8. We have a lot of updated small cars from Japan in Barbados.
How many cents?
Same. And I
Uh,
15.
Then we tell them
And a lot of people change over to that now because of the high cost of the gas prices on the island. So
Yeah,
a lot of people who would have had maybe like 2 liters and stuff change over to like the smaller cars now. So 1,500. A lot of persons going over to the Swift. Efficient to get around.
yeah. And a place in the Caribbean where fuel is expensive, you have to be very particular of the car that you buy and drive. So we tend to go for the smaller engine, more economical on the pocket. Yeah, in Barbados, every gas station in Barbados is a huge gas station, and the way you can get all your groceries, and where you can make a quick stop, get a drink, get a bite to eat. You know, and that's what I love here about Barbados. Every fuel stop, you can enjoy something to eat and something to drink. You can grab some groceries on your way out, and it's very convenient. So we have Nissan here. We realize we have Nissan company, a dealership for Nissan. So everything you need is in Barbados. Barbados produces so many things. We bought so many things in the the grocery shop, and they're all made in Barbados. You know, you have the banks, you have the Pine Hill. They bottle a lot of different waters here. You know, you can get many different local products in Barbados. So, and another thing in Barbados, driver, you know what I realized in Barbados? The weather is very unpredictable like Dominica. I mean, today it's sunny. I mean,
Yeah.
it can just change in an instant.
As
Where
a
you
matter
can
of
just,
fact, it could be raining heavily here and then like half mile back up the road.
Dry.
dry.
A drop of water.
Yeah, as I was saying, see that? Gas stations. See the gas stations?
And like you said, the gas station, like convenience store and restaurant. I think fuel in Barbados is cheap.
Nah, boy.
Fuel ain't cheap. No?
Expensive.
Expensive?
Yeah. You pay about roughly about $4.50 or so.
the gallon?
Last time I checked, yeah, per liter. So that's $2.25 US a liter for gas.
By the way, there's the American University of Barbados.
That's actually
That's a
cheaper than home.
school, a
That's-
medicine school
home
here.
is like
American University,
maybe about 7
Barbados.
6 US.
Going up that hill.
Y'all do gallons or
Not many
liters?
hills in
Gallon.
Barbados.
Oh.
Trust me.
Gallon.
Nah, that ours will be more because they're 3.87 liters, so say 4 liters in a gallon. So you will be paying about over $9 US a gallon. Eh?
Okay. Yeah.
I think we got the one of the highest gas prices in the Caribbean. So you got the Polytechnic over there. If you finish school at an early age, that's where you go to learn a trade. Carpentry, plumbing, tiling, mason, cosmetics, hair braiding. Then you got mechanics,
Yeah,
body
we'll
work,
pass
air
here.
conditioning, refrigeration. Television station there to your right, CBC,
CBC,
Caribbean Broadcasting
Caribbean
Corporation.
Broadcasting Corporation here.
So we basically kind of do like the South Central part. Over to your far left, that's the Bridgetown area you're overlooking.
Okay.
And I just saw we past Pine Hill.
Pine Hill there, yeah.
Pine
That's
Hill,
where we make
yeah.
our dairy
All the
products and
juice
juices
and stuff like that, yeah. Wow, what are we overlooking here in that area down there?
So that's the St. Thomas area, central part of the island.
Okay.
St. George and St. Thomas that you're overlooking. Those are what we call landlocked parishes, or not surrounded by the ocean.
Okay. Wow.
So St. Thomas and St. George are the middle parishes.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Barbados Barbados have 11 different parishes, 2 of them landlocked. The country is pretty small, 166 square miles, 21 miles in length, 14 miles in width. Highest point, we have no mountains, 1,126 feet above sea level. The statue you're overlooking here now, this is the Emancipation statue. They call Bassa. So he's one of our national heroes on the island. There are 11 national heroes. The last one made, last hero is now Rihanna.
Rihanna, yeah.
This guy was played a very important role. There were roughly about over 500 sugarcane plantations on the island. He led the biggest and the most successful rebellion, burning down half of those sugarcane plantations.
So,
because of him, slavery was abolished in 1832, but 1834 officially.
Right.
Yeah.
1834. What do we have here? IMAT?
Yeah, Aymar, you got a little shopping complex. Okay, shopper.
So we have a guy at the back there. Charlie, his name is Charlie. And he has been debating whether or not Barbados has any rivers. So, what do you say? Do Barbados, we have rivers here, or we have streams?
Not compared to what you will have, and what, especially like Dominica will have. Sorry, yeah, Dominica, because I think y'all got a lot of rivers. The main one is like,
well,
there's a popular tourist spot like in the middle of a hill there.
Well, we
sell
sell that we have a river for each day of the year, 365 rivers.
Okay, well,
that's what we sell.
Well, what we have is not what you have. So there's Constitutional River, and that's not really considered a river. And then there's a small one called Joe's River in the countryside. And
okay,
if you blink, you'll miss it.
You mean the water flow?
Yeah.
On the surface?
Right. So that is the one called Joe's River. That is like St. Joseph.
I want to see that.
I don't think that it's not compared to what you have.
Yeah. So we can see a spring.
There are few springs on the island as well. You got Pothole Spring, Tree Houses Spring. There's one in St. Thomas as well. There were 3 or 4 springs on the island.
Okay.
That refund is
As I said before, we have a lot of roundabouts in Barbados.
Yeah.
Lots of roundabouts.
So we will see it on our way?
No, that's like further out. So you're going deeper in the country.
So the highway run through the country and along the coast.
So that area have stones, like the river, you all have stones, rocks, stones, and water flowing?
In that big. It's probably maybe like 12 feet or so. So you can't, the water like just barely trickling.
Why do you say about 12 feet running?
About 12 feet or so in length, like running like the area where you can see. So you basically drive over a bridge, and you like look over the bridge, you just see a little water trickling. So that's why I told you it's not compared to like what you have in Dominica.
At least it's a water source.
Yeah. What we have basically would be the 8th wonder of the world, which is where you're going, Harrison's Cave.
Harrison's Cave,
and its deepest point is like 130 feet under the ground. So you go through like electric trams to give you a full tour and history on the inside. Again, when you get inside the cave, there's a constant flow of running
fresh water.
There are areas on the island that you'll find a constant flow of running water.
So you have Royal Bank of Canada here. You have what? First Caribbean also? You have First Caribbean, or you have Barclays?
First Caribbean.
Okay.
Royal Bank. You got Republic Bank. You got First Citizens. You got Scotia Bank.
But 5 minutes there. And I'm just like, I want to do more about it. I'm right in front of me. Here you go, maybe, but I hear yeah, I'm a lot of person. I'll try to wait until we go.
Straight. Take the first thing.
That's why we go minimum for today. But that's right. That's
Let's pass him on our
which one?
anyone, anywhere.
Are we done?
Way back.
We'll pass in that barber shop again.
Yes.
We can maybe sit down and wait this time.
You want to sit down and wait for it. I do business. I already done cartridge Monday. I go in there.
Ah?
Yeah, but Monday afternoon. But today Saturday, my brother, barber shop food. Don't make a barber shop food, not just for Saturday. I don't do it. I told this I do the last night.
Do you have a small forest here where you can maybe do some good watching and stuff like that in Barbados? Do you have any forest?
Nah, we don't. I wouldn't say we got forest, no.
Okay, alright. But you have a botanical garden?
There, you got like gardens. So you got like the Hunt's garden. It's actually in like a sinkhole. So we will find probably like 100 or 150 steps going down.
Okay.
And then there are like all different varieties of flowers. You have the flower forest as well. But we don't have any place where you can actually do bird watching.
Okay. So from where you pick us up to the cave is about what, 10 miles?
In terms of miles, I am not too
Okay,
sure.
alright.
But you basically leaving the south.
But in terms of
and
minutes?
heading- In terms of minutes, probably about like 25 minutes or so.
Okay.
Roughly.
So from Dover Hotel to the Harrison Cave is about 25 minutes drive.
And then it obviously depends on like traffic as well.
Long.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you.
And the stadium, where is the stadium? Located in town?
Cricket Stadium, yeah, that's located in track and field on the outskirts of
Okay.
town as well.
Almost. Them green monkey. Well, we haven't seen what this is here. Oh, them old boy we had, boy. When we Barbados, boy, we had a monkey. Troublesome, boy. You said, boy, them troublesome, boy. Troublesome. Remember when I gonna say
What animals you have here? You have snakes, you have...
Now, we don't have any wild animals. The only thing coming close to a wild animal you'll find running around here on the island would be the green monkey or mongoose. All
Oh,
the other wild animals are kept in the Barbados Wildlife Reserve.
okay.
However, they do say Barbados have the smallest snake in the world,
Ah,
but I never saw any snakes.
okay.
Grandparents never saw any snakes.
But I saw you have like a frog.
Frog?
You have frogs here?
Yeah, we got frogs here.
Yeah, I saw a big frog. Limestone, boy. Limestone all around. Everywhere is limestone. If you dig in for construction, you're gonna find a lot of limestone when you dig. So I realize when you're building in Barbados, you must get an excavator because of the limestone.
Yeah, a lot of people, or when you buy land, there's some people that before they buy it, they they make sure they get something and drill just to see
Okay.
how close the rock is, because one of the most expensive parts of building a house will be the
The
foundation.
foundation, yeah.
So in some areas you see people build on stilts like that.
Yeah.
If you dig down, sometimes you might gotta go like 8 feet. Depends on where you are on the island before you get to rock. So to ramp and pack a foundation from 8 feet, that's just the foundation. What some people do, just come up on stilts.
Yeah.
Barbados will be like 85% coral stone. The other 15% is like the clay section of the island.
Okay.
So in some areas, it don't make sense building houses, especially like on the eastern side of the island. They have one of our high schools over to your left
That's
here,
the high
about
school
straight
to
ahead.
your left.
That's the line.
High school.
In terms of our
Lester Vaughan High
educational
School.
system, school kids here go to school from the age of 3.5, 4 years old mainly, right up to the age of 18 years old.
Yeah.
But when you reach 16 years old, you can decide if you want to continue school or if you want to finish. But the government of Barbados have places if you finish school at an early age where you can go to learn a trade.
Okay.
Carpentry, plumbing, tiling, mason. For
Yeah.
the ladies, cosmetics, hair braiding.
Okay.
But if you are a parent or guardian and you keep your child out of school for 3 weeks without a medical certificate or a letter from the doctor,
Yes.
he or she, that's the parent or guardian, can actually face a fine for that.
Okay. Alright.
That's how strict we are here about our
Yeah.
education
For,
system.
for negligence.
Keep your child out of school, there's even a possibility that you can go to jail if you don't pay that
Alright.
fine. Because of that, that's one of the reasons why Barbados have like the 5th highest literacy rate in the world. Last time I checked, it was around 97.5%, meaning that most of the people on the island can actually read and write.
And which prime minister that actually incorporated that in the legislation system?
Errol Walton Barrow, he was the prime minister to give Barbados
Barrow.
free
Yes, yeah.
education. It said that he had a vision. He gave the country free education. Once you have a country with persons who are highly educated, more than likely the crime rate should be low.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happening now.
So right now we're in the countryside, right?
Yeah.
And in
St.
what
Thomas.
parish?
Parish of St. Thomas.
St. Thomas Parish. Okay. And you have a food and rum festival this month or what?
Yeah, well, they're different events, but there were a couple so far. I think the bigger ones will be like the latter part of the month, I think.
Okay. Now, when do you celebrate your independence?
1966, 30th of November.
30th, okay.
When we got
Alright.
independent.
Well, we in Dominica, we did on the 3rd of November.
3rd of November.
Yeah.
What year?
Yeah.
What year?
Huh?
What year?
1978. Yeah.
Last time I think of all money we are paying.
Next thing you want to charge them more.
No, we fix him up. Are you going to be at 7
That's what they talk about.
Are you telling us, man?
They charge you for waiting time.
Yeah, you may say 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock so it's early. It's a good experience.
Yeah, so I could remember that area in 1998. That area, driving through that area.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are not so far from the cave.
No.
Well, back in 1998, all that area was cane.
Sugarcane.
Sugarcane plantations, yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of persons aren't really interested in agriculture like years gone by. The sugar industry has dropped substantially.
Okay.
At one point in time, Barbados used to export about 50,000 tons of sugar to the European market. Right now that has dropped substantially. I think some years we've actually struggled to even make it up to 15,000 tons.
Yeah.
Agriculture is one of the things you don't really find a lot of the locals, especially the young people, interested in like before. It's considered as very, very hard work. So because of that, we have to pay it dearly. 85% of the things we need to use on the island is actually imported.
Okay.
85.
So what do you think that caused that? Like competition on the market? On the European market?
That cause
The reduction in the sugar production.
there's no one interested in planting it. If you don't get people to plant it, then you don't get it produced.
Okay, okay.
Nobody's interested in agriculture anymore.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's not like before. Right now, there are like Guyanese that come in and deal with agriculture mostly, but we are not self-sustainable when it comes to agriculture.
Right.
So we're getting closer to the cave. In Barbados, you have drag racing, you have horse racing. Where do you have all those things?
Horse racing is over by the Garrison Savannah, which is on the south coast of Barbados.
Okay.
So horse racing is held every other Saturday in the month. And then there's organized drag racing over by, there's a place called Tickings, St. Philip, and then there's another place in the north of the island where they have the organized drag racing as well.
Okay. So all this was sugar plantation, right?
Yeah, a lot of places that would have been sugar cane plantations 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It's up no more, so
Housing development.
finding housing development. So although majority of the population prefer to live within like 10, 20 minutes away from the city, areas like this now are becoming more popular.
Yeah.
Especially you'll find a lot of rich persons, they prefer to live in area where they have like a nice view.
Yeah.
The land in the countryside is a lot cheaper as well.
And let's say if you want to
You
build.
got some nice mansions like these.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Although they're not on a mountain, they can see
Yeah,
sections
yeah.
of the south coast.
Yeah.
Can actually overlook parts of Bridgetown as well.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you, right? If you want to build like a 3-bedroom house in Barbados,
Yeah.
what's the cost per square foot? About $300 Bajan dollars per square foot
Cost of what? Land?
to build a home, like a
To build a
3-bedroom,
house?
just an ordinary
It-
3-bedroom.
I'll be honest with you, it depends because there are some people who just want it done and they want it done as soon as possible, so they hire contractors.
Yeah.
There are other people who don't mind taking the time. So what some people do, they get 2 masons, 2 laborers or 3 laborers, a carpenter, and you can get like a 3-bedroom house built for like 75,000. 3-bedroom, like 2 bathroom, built at like 75,000 US dollars.
Okay.
50,000 Barbados. Yes.
Yeah.
Still not bad. Still not too
But
bad.
obviously, if you're getting a contractor, you might be looking, and it depends on how many square feet the house is as well. So
At home, a 3-bedroom, we run you about 450.
So in the rural areas like here, how much you pay for a square foot of land? If you want.
if I were to give you a exact amount, it would be lying. So I can give you like an average, because
Okay.
on the south, like 5 minutes inland from like Miami Beach and those places.
Yeah.
Sometimes the land is like 24 Barbados a square foot, which is
Okay.
12 US. So areas like this, the land might be like $7 US, $8 US a square foot.
Okay. That's very expensive.
Land here in Barbados has gotten very expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's flat. So like 4,000 square foot of property.
Just got to know where to buy.
Yeah.
Which area.
So in terms of religion, what do you have here? Methodist, you have Catholic.
Yeah, the main religion on the island, Christianity. The main denomination is Anglican because we broke away from the British. However, I will say that the population has moved away from the Anglican. You find a lot of persons now are like Pentecostal.
Yeah.
But you have like 7 Days Adventist, Wesleyan Holiness, Spiritual Baptist, Jehovah's Witness, Methodist, you name it, we got it here.
Yeah. What about like Muslims? You have Muslims here, Chinese here.
Yeah, we got small population of Islams here. Chinese population is very small. You'll find a few, but very small.
Okay. Alright.
Which some people would say is good.
Yeah.
Because you know once they come in, you don't get them out that easy.
So we are getting closer to the Harrison's Cave. And we have our driver here. He's giving us some very pertinent information, and we are sharing that information with you. So if you have any plans on visiting Barbados, you will have a general idea of what to find out in the country, what to expect, what to see, and the convenience that you may have and experience. So we are entering the area parking lot for the cave. Welcome to Harrison's Cave, everybody. Welcome to Harrison Cave. Yeah, so we're getting out from the bus. Yes, Charlie, we are here.
Yeah, this is a day for me.
A day
All
for-
the hard work, stress. This is my day. Yeah. Take me to a bar. Take me to a bar.
Welcome to Harrison's Cave, Eco Adventure Park, Barbados. So here we have Sherian from Grenada.
Yes, sir.
And we have Brother Desmond.
Having fun.
Yes. After a tough week.
Send that video for me, huh?
Yeah.
We can't do this without you, my friend.
Gold video.
And we have Gabriel here giving us our armbands
Yes, we're gonna be partying
to ensure that we have our pass. We are legally entering the cave, not illegally. We have Mr. Pascal here.
Yes, in business, in business.
Yes, this is Pascal here.
This is we are right now. It's about relaxing after a tough week. And we're gonna enjoy ourselves. Oh, Mr. Sam,
Take some pictures. It's a nice picture.
this is the perfect guy.
Look at the guy that's been taking care of us at the school.
This is the perfect guy.
Sam, this is a good guy. This is a good guy, right? You want to see a good person? See the face of a smile for them, Sam. Smile. Yes, brother. Gabriel, tell us something. How was your day so far?
My day is pretty good, man, and I'm so glad when I see people. You know what I mean? It makes me feel good.
How much money you made for the morning already so far?
When I get the third salary. So first, I tell you what, you have some time to browse around if you want, but my friend was asking about the bar. I can show you where that is.
Okay.
Follow me. Okay. So, the restroom is here. The restroom is here if you want to use it. The gift shop is here. And then organize it for you. So your tour is 10:40. It's still early, but you still have about 10 to 15 minutes before we start. So feel free to talk to Brian, my brother here, and visit our gift shop and use our restroom. And then we'll be with you shortly. Yes, my friends.
Okay. So we have the gift shop right here. The restroom area is here. Right in that area. So if you are at the cave, you'll know where the restroom is. And the gift shop, if you want to buy some gifts for your family, your friends, you want to buy something for memories in Barbados, you can get your gifts in the gift shop. You can get something to drink while you're here waiting for them to take you to the cave. You can have some ice cream, some chocolates. And here we have some artifacts, tools of the slaves on the plantation, sugar plantation. It's an old plantation truck. Certain articles that the slaves used to use. There's the bottles for their booze. Masters on the plantation would keep their booze in bottles like those.
So we got here coral water, sugar cane.
Sir John Gay Allen. Broad Street in Barbados. Transportation old and new. The sugarcane plantation, boy. Sugarcane. Sweetening for days.
Broad Street.
So those are things that you can look at before you get into the cave. You can just appreciate the history of Barbados as a sugarcane nation. And I guess those are the pits that they will use to boil the cane juice to get the sugar. So here there is a process. You cut the canes, carry the cane, get it to the distillery or whatever, the mill, the rolling mill, get the sugar out, the juice out, and then you'll put it in the boilers here, and then here you'll filter it through coral stone, and then the juice, they are all boiled in 5 different iron pots, you know, hotter than the last one. And here they'll cool it down. It will harden to crystals. And here is another process. You put it in an area to drip, and in drip cones, and then you'll have them put them on carriage. Put them on carriage and transport them to the ports. So that's the process. Sugar cane rum. Sugar cane rum. There you have a sitting area to chill and have a drink while you're waiting, while you're hanging out. And I see we have some zip line equipment at the back. So maybe they have some little zip lining going on here. Look at a cool clock. Half past.
Bounce, you have to drink a bounce. Whenever you're in Barbados, you have to take a bounce.
Song like Rio's
So they tell me now Sam Pocket is a real deep boy.
That's the money.
Charlie, how you like Barbados so far, Charlie?
If I had money, bro, I would buy properties. I'll just buy a hotel or buy some guest house or so. I'll live with it. Forget about Dominic. I'll just live. Set up in here.
So, Sam, what can you tell me about your country? Sell the land of sea
And plenty sunshine.
No, and rain too.
We are warm and large. Large in nature, and most important, see this smile on my face? That's what sells our country. The friendliness of our people.
Yeah. Nah. Christian Banks.
You don't think I can drink it for you?
No, I don't bounce.
I'll do it.
All the time, no, 2 bucks.
Me?
Cheers.
Cheers for the hard work.
Can't get me off guard here, man.
Tell us about the zip line. In terms of safety, is it safe to do it? But I see you have all kinds of safety features on you.
Let me know when you're ready. Ready?
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to Hearts and Kids at night. Come on out, have some fun. We're big on safety here. Come on out, get some screams in, have a fantastic time.
What's the cost to do the zip line? 45 US, 40. Okay, I'll check the front desk because your job is to ensure that you take care of the clients, that they have fun, that the money is not your job, all right? So I'll check out the front desk, all right, brother? Thanks for featuring that, all right? Thanks, yeah. Yeah, so what I want to do is give you a view of the architecture of the building, the receptionist area. Look at the roof. All shingles. Beautiful. All shingles.
But brother, we cannot do it without you in the room. We need you.
Yes, brother.
It's party time.
We are ready? Ready to get to the cave? Okay, so we are going to go to the cave. All right? Wow.
We have everybody?
So we're going to get to the elevator right now. So all of us are assembled together and we're going to get to the elevator. I guess to get all the way down. We're at least 150 feet up.
This is what's going to happen. Up to 6 persons per lift. Up to 6 persons at a time in each lift.
See how deep there is? Very, very deep, at least 150 feet below.
Where's the third person? Here she is. And then 2, 3 and 2, that's 5. Oh, no, I'll go afterwards. Yeah, you just go downstairs for right now. Yes. All right, that's fine, great. Okay, so now we
6 persons
So 1, 2,
per elevator.
3, 4, another 2, 5, 6. Beautiful. That's 6 persons. Okay, good. So now I want 6 persons here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. All right, that's how we're going to do it today. Good. All right, we're just going to continue like that. Yes. So 5 and 6. 5 and 6 is 11. 6, that would be 18, no, 17.
Compared to when I was here in 1998,
18,
extremely
19,
different.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Full. I am full. Okay.
I think that's the obstacle course down there.
Obstacle course.
Over there. I think that's the obstacle course.
All right.
Or something as a challenge, something that is going to do.
Yeah.
So that's good. 32. All right. There you go. So 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 6 persons. Yeah, 2. And then 4. That's 6. Okay, great. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Gabriel is the man. Gabriel is the man. Gabriel is the man.
You know it, my brother.
Yeah.
Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, yep. Alright. So 6 persons. And then 6 persons come close to me. 6 persons. I'm not picky, any 6. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3 so far. Okay, 4. Just 2 more. Just want 2 more. Yeah, 5 and 6. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Okay, great. So that's 6. All right, great. So that means my 4 friends will go with me. Or 5 friends, sorry, will go with me. Yes. All right, great. Oh, I forgot to put that in the chat. For some reason.
I just want it there.
Those presents probably cool.
Yes, Gabriel, I see you have a serious pair of shoes there, serious boots.
You know it.
Yeah. Is that Timberland?
Yeah.
Timberland. Yeah.
But he can't go with that car. He come for 2 persons, right? So he got with it. Yes, 6 persons, yeah, go right ahead. I got you covered. About nothing in Barbados, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my 6 person? Brother, come this way. We can't do it without you. Ooh, good.
Zip line in, zip line.
Good to go.
Zip line.
What? Let's I do that, man.
Yeah, man, we're doing that question. We're doing zip line.
That make me want to do
We're doing zip line. We're doing zip line. Okay, we are going down.
You see, 2 years ago when you put that, they installed that there.
2 years ago, I'm telling you, but that's a major, major improvement.
To install an elevator at a site like this.
That is the obstacle course, yeah. We have a whole day family event here.
Listen. Doors opening. We are
out on the first floor over there. Wow, 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 wow. Harrison's Cave. Harrison's Cave. Completely different from 1998 when I was here. Extremely different. Extremely different. Wow. Obstacle course, zip lining, bar, everything is there. Wow, wow, wow. We came up from that top. Right at the top there we came from. Right at the top. That's the elevator system to get down to the floor. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, it was the morning.
Obstacle course.
Yeah, but it was the morning. I can
Obstacle course. All around us is obstacle courses. Wow. To keep your family busy, to keep your children busy while you're here having fun. Wow, 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 wow. Magnificent.
Okay, everybody.
Hey,
Yes,
Gabby.
you join me?
Wow.
Good. I think it's
Andre?
Peter? Yeah, check and see.
That's the. We're now going to enter the cave. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, watch that. Zip line, zip
I
line.
personally haven't been hearing about nearly 20 years. They tell you all people that you all together.
I really want to show that infrastructure. I really want to show that. With the sun. Sun.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, wow. See that? The elevator coming down. Yeah, coming down. Bring people right down to the first floor. All the way down. Wow, intelligent system.
Put this on your head. There's a hat there. On your head?
Yes, brother.
You ain't gonna have it already?
No, this is the next hat.
Yes.
So they gave us a little shower cap to put on our heads. So you have to have your shower cap to get into the cave for moisture. To protect your head, to protect your ear, so you'll not get wet.
Come close, don't be shy. We don't bite. Come close, my friend. Don't be shy. We don't bite. Right. So I am to give you some information, and I shall give you that information. Why? Because I'm a nice person. Now, keep your hands and legs on the inside the tram at all times. Okay? Good. Don't stand during the duration of the journey. Don't touch any of the formations. Now, take as many pictures as you like and have fun. So yes, you're allowed to use your phones and so on, right? The other thing is, we may end up with a professional cameraman in the cave, and if they offer their services to you, feel free to accept. There's no obligations. They will take your pictures for you, and then these pictures will be available in the lobby at the photo desk for your viewing, and if you like them, then you can purchase them. Yes? That being said, the other thing is there's 3 movies to choose from right now. The first one is Wakanda Forever. Yeah, okay. There's also a 5-hour movie about my childhood. Or we could do a 9 minutes presentation about the cave before we do the Trump tour. Let's do that. No problem. Okay, so the other thing is the tram can accommodate up to 32 persons. 4 persons will have to fit in each row, which it does, right? The only thing is, oh, by the way, you won't need the shades in the cave, but if you see the sun in the cave, run. Right. Yeah, so 4 persons per row. Now work together and work with me. Hopefully you get to sit next to your loved one.
Go ahead, come there, Gary.
It should be 32, I think.
Just go ahead, come there.
Yeah, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yeah. We're going to do that again. No worries. We'll grab something else. We'll do that again. Alright, so, where were we? Yes. Follow me. We're going to watch the movie and then we'll indicate. Yeah. Yeah.
That's Pascal with his surgical hat. He's going to perform surgery.
Dr. Pascal.
Who's Charlie here?
Yeah, man, that's me. Dr. Charles.
Charlie going to perform surgery. Here we're going to watch a short film.
Okay, make yourself comfortable. So if you have everyone, if you have 1040 on your hand, raise your hands. If your time on your band, the yellow band I have is 1040, raise your hand. Let me see. So everybody has 1040, okay. No problem. Okay, let me double check. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, yeah, 33. Okay, don't repeat. I'm going to record something. Yes. So my friends, I'm going to start the movie, and then I'll come right back. But before I start, you see this right here? These helmets, they're important. So you turn them on one way to make them tighter, and the other way to make them looser. Do not bother about adjusting them when you get them. Just drop them, board the tram. Once you're comfortably seated, then you can adjust them to suit you. All right, friends? I'm going to play the movie, and then I'll come back for you. Enjoy.
Welcome to Harrison's Cave. In just a few minutes, you will be witnessing one of nature's most beautiful works of art. But first, let's go way back in time and see just how beautiful Barbados was born and how the miracle of caves came about. All the islands in the Windward and Leeward chain evolved as a result of volcanic activity. All, that is, except one. The one that stands alone to the east of all the islands is our island, Barbados. 60,000 years since it took on the shape it is today. Its formation is also utterly unique. But in order to understand just how ancestral Barbados came about, we must go back in time a long, long way. It is well documented that 200 million years ago, there was but one landmass on planet Earth, which modern geologists name Pangaea. About 180 million years ago, Pangaea started to fragment, and separate plates, as they are called, drifted away to form the continents. In the main, if two plates met head-on, they crumbled and were pushed upward. Many of the world's great mountain ranges were formed in such a way. In the case of the two plates we are looking at, the Atlantic plate folded under the Caribbean plate, and there, 15 million years ago, 4 kilometers beneath the surface of the ocean, the stage was set for the formation of Barbados. The trough that formed as a result of this folding action began to fill with sediments washed up from the South American continent. Along with these sediments, the tropically warm ocean teemed with billions and billions of microorganisms that had shells of hard silica and carbonate. As the organisms' short life cycle ended, the skeletons of these tiny plankton were continually added to the so-called South American sediments. From time to time, the flow of these sediments slowed, and the layer of plankton skeletons would increase. Now we fast forward to about 15 to 10 million years ago. The silica and carbonates of plankton skeletons have now hardened into masses of solid rock we know as chalk, and less commonly, radiolite. It could be said that these rocks are huge graveyards of microorganisms, and therefore referred to as biogenic rocks. By about 10 million years ago, the two colliding plates had moved so much that the ocean floor itself began to buckle upward, carrying the ridge of oceanic sediments closer and closer to the surface. This entire ridge emerged, and even today stretches from Puerto Rico in the north to Trinidad in the south. Finally, between 1 and 2 million years ago, a mere blink of an eye in geological terms, the seabed broke the surface at latitude 13 degrees north and 59 degrees west, and ancestral Barbados was born. It was, in fact, the area known today as the Scotland District. Before 800,000 years ago, coral reefs did not grow in the sea around ancestral Barbados. The conditions were not right. They needed clear, nutrient-rich water, which did not exist at that time. But then, over a period of about 200,000 years, conditions for reef formation became ideal. Prolific coral growth took place in the relatively shallow waters that surrounded ancestral Barbados. At around 500,000 years ago, a massive tectonic push lifted the entire island along with the submerged coral reef terrace. The result was that this terrace was now entirely above sea level and became the first and upper coral terrace. Another outcome of this tectonic uplift was that an abundant fresh coral growth began in the new shallow waters created around the west and south coasts. At about the same time, erosion started to take place on the east coast, exposing the intriguing folds of the oceanic sediments that remain to this day. The sheer rock face of Hackleton's Cliff was also formed during this period. Further geological developments were that the heavy tropical rains started to carve gullies and erode subterranean caves. The final period of the evolving Barbados was from about 120,000 years ago, with two more significant tectonic pushes taking place. The latter, a mere 60,000 years back in time. These major pushes resulted in the middle and lower coral terraces rising above sea level. Heavy rainfall continued to erode existing gullies and enlarge older caves. The same processes that created Harrison's Cave are evident in these sculpted formations found at Welsham Hall and Jack-in-the-Box gullies. Both of these beautiful gullies are very close to Harrison's Cave. The existence of the cave we call Harrison's had almost certainly been known by the Amerindian Indians, the island's early inhabitants, but it seems that one Richard Lygon, as far back as 1647, could have been the first European to know of the cave. Certainly, it was documented that Dr. Pinker and party in 1796 truly put the cave on the map. The cave was later named after Thomas Harrison, who owned the land in the area at the time. However, many years would have passed until Barbadian Tony Mason, who already had detailed knowledge of the cave, teamed up with Danish speleologist Ole Sorensen, and together they rediscovered the cave in 1970, generating great interest in this natural wonder. In 1974, the Barbados National Trust commissioned Sorensen to conduct a full survey in order to develop the cave as a local and a tourist attraction. The cave was subsequently opened to the public in 1981. The original natural entrance that Sorensen used is still navigable and is now the focus of a unique wild caving tour for small groups. Over the past few years, the Harrison's Cave experience has been altered dramatically, with many innovative and exciting changes being made. There is no mystery as to how the beautiful karst formations you are about to see came about. Calcium-saturated water dripping from the roof slowly deposits minerals in the form of a stalactite. The drip then goes through the same process when it hits the floor of the cave, and a corresponding stalagmite is born. The process is immensely slow. But then, nature was never one to be hurried. Perhaps the real mystery is how nature always manages to create natural wonders far more beautiful than man could ever dream of. We hope that you will agree.
Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Let me turn on the lights first. Okay. Now before we go, my friend, because you're doing the wrong tour, you might be a big guest. It's not a special seat for you. Follow me. Right. So. Everybody, you can follow me. Yes.
They know to take people more. They could have that. All that you paid for, you know.
Yeah, that's proper service, proper. That's the professional way of doing it, yes. You give all the knowledge by audios and visual, and you don't have to speak.
You
have to speak. Yeah. You just learn that in class, you know. Another way of teaching.
People have different senses. They learn by hearing.
Yeah. Tasting, feeling, seeing.
part of the group of 8. So the first 2 rows on the second trailer, right? Yes, first 2 rows on the second trailer. You part of the group of 8? No? They're not part of the group. Okay. There's only 2 of you. Okay. So can you start with the 3rd row of the second trailer? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And you're part of the group of 8, the first 2 rows of the second trailer. Yes.
All right,
You
thank
should have kept some seats for you. My friends, you gotta work with me. Remember I said 4 and 4, right? 4 and 4? Yeah, work with me. Yeah. 4 persons per row. Yeah. 4 persons per row. Yeah. Are you part of the 8?
Yeah.
Right, so 4 persons per row. Work with me.
Oh, you do over here.
Yes. So work with me, my friends. Yeah. My brother, you part of the 8, right?
Yeah? Yes.
I need you in the front. Yeah. So you sit next to my 3 friends here. Right, good. So now.
They're going to squeeze all the there, boy.
There must be 4.
Yes, right. All right, they're good.
So you good?
Yeah.
Charlie, we good?
Yeah, man, we good.
We moving. Charlie, can't turn your head, Charlie. Can't turn your head.
Tighten your heart, Charlie.
We're in business. Let's see if I get a nice. Good one, so. Charlie boy in the corner there. We're in business. Charlie, don't lose it, no, Charlie.
Manager?
Yeah.
Hands inside.
Charlie, don't lose.
Yeah, man.
Charlie, don't lose. Captain Charles. But wait, where's the lecturer?
I thought he was coming.
That's I thought captain was coming.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh. Yeah. That's a manager.